What up, big
Ladies
cheeks,
and gentlemen,
and
boys and
welcome
girls,
to the
children of all
Circles
ages,
and Blunt Pencils
CNBP
podcast
proudly brings to you
with
this
me,
wrestling
shit
podcast that
talker,
has no
Dick
point at
Walker.
all, with a cake and bake thick shake, shit talker Dick Walker, circles and blunt pencils.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck! Hey, hey! I'm not alone this week.
Good to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages. If you hate your children, then yes, you'll let them listen to this. Cake and bake thick shake and shit talker Dick Walker. Today, circles and blunt pencils, bringing you. What are we bringing? Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules is coming up. That looks like a riveting card. I've got Jaden on here especially for Extreme Rules, just so he can tell us the difference between an Extreme Rules match and a No Holds Barred match.
Ooh, can't wait.
I know he's fired up about that. Also, the SmackDown Women's Champion as well. You know, he's a big fan of her.
Fucking Bailey.
Fucking Bailey, indeed. Just before we get stuck into anything, we'll just give a shout out to Queen of Queens. Hello.
I know you're listening.
Yeah, he's back on now. Not on now with us. He's in spirit.
For sure.
He'll be back on soon. Okay, usually we start the show with our day in history. So, yep, that was day in history. Absolutely nothing planned. What are we going to talk about, Jaden? I got nothing.
Well, we got a bit of Slammiversary. I believe you watched a bit of that.
I did indeed.
As you said, Extreme Rules. What else happened? Oh, the G1 Climax.
Oh, the G1.
Can you give your predictions on that?
Oh yeah, there's 3 on this weekend, so my weekend is already booked. Evolve's also on.
Yep.
Don't know many people in that, but I'll just talk about the NXT people that are in it.
And then Raw and SmackDown.
Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, didn't watch NXT this week. Been a bit lazy. Then again, it's been a bit down in the dumps for me anyway, recently, watching that. Once they get all their main guys back on, it'll pick up. Impact, I haven't watched Impact in a couple of weeks, but you don't need to when you've watched Slammiversary. So I might just quickly dive into Slammiversary, if I'm allowed the time, just to kick us off. It's Slammiversary 17, I do believe. The first match was a bit of a head scratcher for me. It was fucking TJP, that little knob. You might remember him as TJ Perkins. Fucking overrated piece of shit. Anyway, he's actually he'll be wrestling in Australia, I think this weekend or next weekend. Don't know why. I'd like to go down there and throw an egg at him. Anyway, he had his open challenge to sort of kick off, and instead of just one person coming out, turned into a fatal 4-way match with him, Trey from the Rascals, Jake Christ from OVE, yeah, and Willie Mack. Willie Mack won that one. That was that did not set the tone for the pay-per-view. That's for sure. The North actually defeated LAX at Bash at the Brewery 2 days before Slammiversary in a bit of a head scratcher. I would have thought LAX would have won that for sure, but no, it was the North. Obviously, they cheated to win. So this turned the LAX Rascals Impact Tag Team Championship match into a triple threat, which was won by the North. So they retained. This match sort of got a bit, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm pretty sure it got cut short because Santana injured his knee or his leg or something and couldn't continue on in the match. The match only went for about 7 minutes. So it sort of got a bit rushed towards the end. But it was actually still a good match for what it was. Obviously, reading afterwards what had happened, but like watching it in the moment, you wouldn't have been able to pick up that they had to cut it short. So it was still a good match. Eddie Edwards defeated Killer Cross in a first blood match. Fuck Eddie Edwards. That's all I can say. Killer Cross came out with like white face paint and wearing like a priest outfit. Don't know what the deal was behind that, but he ended up he snapped his, what's it called, his kendo stick, Kenny 2.0. He snapped it in half and then got like one of the sharp pieces and just like jammed it in Killer Cross's mouth until he started bleeding. Moose defeated RVD. Moose is Mr. Impact Wrestling. That's what he calls himself. And he got one over RVD. And, this is where I really started paying attention in the pay-per-view because this was a great match. Moose is probably one of the most underrated, in my opinion, in Impact. And he should shortly be challenging for the world title. He attempted a pretty shocking 5-star frog splash off the top as well. RVD obviously moved and Moose ended up basically just doing a belly flop onto the canvas. I wasn't surprised at all to see Moose pick up the win there. RVD's had his time. His job now is just to put over all the younger talents. Taya Valkyrie retained her Knockouts Championship against Jessica Havoc, Rosemary, and Su Yung. This was the Monsters Ball match. This was fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure Rosemary went through thumbtacks. I think Taya Valkyrie put her through thumbtacks. Taya Valkyrie even took herself and Rosemary table. And then Havoc did a tombstone to Su Yung on the thumbtacks. And then Taya Valkyrie came out of nowhere, fucking pissed off Havoc and picked up the 1-2-3 to retain. Rich Swann retained his X Division Championship against Johnny Impact. Impact tried to get away with some sneaky stuff. His old running mate Johnny Bravo got some thumbtacks and put him in the ring and sort of suggested that the ref hadn't cleaned up after the previous match, and I think he threw him in Rich Swann's face, but it didn't work. At the end of the day, Rich Swann picked up the win there. We'll actually remind me, Jaden. We'll talk about Johnny Impact later on. What you thought would have been the main event was not. Brian Cage defeated Michael Elgin to retain the Impact World Championship. All I can say is this match fucking blew me away. Two big, heavy hitters, big men, wrestling like fucking cruiserweights. I'm not even joking. Usually you think, okay, you're a big guy, just wrestle big man style, which you really should. I mean, look at what Strowman and Lashley have been doing, trying to do luchador shit. But with Cage and Elgin, it actually worked. But Michael Elgin's just a piece of shit. How dare he put his hands on Don Callis? Just absolute scum of the earth. But yeah, Brian Cage picked up the win there. In a shitty finish, sort of just, I think Elgin was attempting a powerbomb and Cage got out of it and then did the old roll over and the sort of fucking shitty 1-2-3 count, not off his finisher or anything. That was the only thing I hated about the match, was just the finish. And then, like I said, afterwards, Elgin lost his shit, took it out on Don Callis, got him in the ring, went to powerbomb him, or the Elgin bomb. Everyone decides to put their last name in front of powerbomb, so it's their own. And it's all the same fucking thing. And then a masked man came from the crowd and gave Michael Elgin what appeared to be a spear. This dude had legs the size of the tree out the front of my house. It was obviously Rhino. Josh Matthews even said on commentary he was about to say gore, but then realized and said like a spear-like maneuver. Rhino obviously had to be where it's obviously Rhino. I mean, you'd recognize those fucking tree trunk legs anywhere. But I don't think he can show his face because technically he's still under contract to WWE for like another week or two. So they're not fooling anyone, but still, I guess Rhino will be back.
Wouldn't he get in trouble from that though, from WWE?
Unless he's like worked it out already.
Yeah, he might have.
Obviously, like he's leaving, and obviously not going to AEW, so WWE wouldn't really care. It'd probably just be a thing of, okay, just don't show your face, but just wear like tight short so everyone can see your legs and know it's you. And hit your finisher, which is the gore. So anyway, but the main event was Sammy Callahan versus Tessa Blanchard. This got moved to the main event. Intergender main event, right decision. Without a doubt, it was the right decision. I'm not really a fan of the whole intergender thing.
Yeah, I'm
just one of those people.
That's pretty weird, eh?
It is weird, but if you are going to watch an intergender match, watch this match. It's just brilliant. Callahan did pick up the win over Tessa. Not happy about that.
He was in WWE once, wasn't he?
Not
Pretty
too
sure he
sure.
was.
Everyone was in WWE at one stage or another. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember him.
Solomon Crow.
There
you go.
Must have been a couple of years ago.
NXT. There you go. He was also tag team partners with Moxley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in CZW.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a great match. They both came out with baseball bats. That's obviously been going on Impact TV. So they both came out. Sammy Callahan basically dominated the match. Tessa got a few things in there and almost gave you that hope that she was going to win. Yeah, but Callahan ended up winning. But Callahan is just... Well, I've always liked Callahan. He's got, out of all Slammiversary, he's got my two favourite Slammiversary matches. This one, and against Pentagon Jr. last year. But just the other thing, just the way he, I guess you could say, looked after Tessa in the ring as well, like being a safe worker, which was really good. And then
you've got to be in those type of matches.
Oh, for sure. And I think it was the right, when you watch it, you can just tell it's the right combination of like male and female. Because I know originally they wanted Eli Drake to wrestle Tessa Blanchard, and he said no, and that's why he left. That's why he got released early. But Sammy Callahan did a great job. He's one, like I said with Moose, same with Callahan, underrated in Impact, and also a great heel. He's one of the best heels in wrestling today. He even, I think he swung the baseball bat at her, gave her a club there, and he ended up winning with the package pole driver, I think, or the package tombstone. And then after the match, he threw the referee out of the ring, grabbed Tess, because they both came out with baseball bats, and he grabbed her baseball bat, and you sort of thought like he was just going to beat down on her, and he just flipped the bat around and gave it to her, and then just left the ring and gave her moment in the ring. Obviously, her first main event, like on the pay-per-view. It was just really good. It's very touching. Almost brought a tear to my eye, I will admit. But yeah, that was Slammiversary. Apart from the first match, when you go second match onwards, it was just fucking great. For me, I was thinking about this probably the day after I watched it. I think I've seen just about every pay-per-view this year, like WWE, NXT, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Impact, and AEW. This is top 3 pay-per-view of the year for me, with the other two being WrestleMania and Double or Nothing. That's how good Slammiversary was. So Impact's a sleeper. Impact is very underrated.
Impact's
Everyone puts
good.
so much shit on it, but just because they've gone from TNA to now they're just Impact. But it's underrated in wrestling for me. Like, because I was high on Rebellion when I watched it. I thought that was one of the best pay-per-views as well. So definitely a sleeper. And if you're a wrestling fan, I suggest you watch Impact. So yeah, that was Slammiversary. I don't know where to go from here. What's my plan say? Australia is shit. Yep. Okay. Good. We're on track. All right. What's next? Mr. Talker Walker?
Do you want to go?
Your mate Enzo.
Oh.
Trying to start fights at concerts.
Trying to get in the headlines, eh?
Against my man Joey Janela.
Any publicity is good publicity. Just ask the best man for it. Enzo. He knows what he's doing. And hey, it worked. It's everywhere. Get my man back in WWE.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, we've hit an all-time low. We're talking about Enzo Amore on Circles of Blunt Pencils.
Oh, don't be like that. Yeah, Enzo's around.
Next thing I know, you won't be listening anymore. Sorry, it's right there. Had to be said.
Can we go through the climax?
Yeah, I could go through the climax. We'll just basically talk about just the G1, not all the other matches, apart from GAD winning, obviously. So yeah, it was in Dallas and bit of a poor turnout. They should have just left it in Japan, so I wouldn't have to wait a day. It felt like to watch it, but anyway. So yeah, the five matches. Block A kicked off. Lance Archer. Do you remember the name Lance Hoyt?
Lance Hoyt.
Mr. Shit Talker Dick Walker.
No, I don't.
No, that is Lance Archer.
Lance Hoyt.
Yeah.
Was he in WWE?
He was in WWE during the
Under Lance
ECW.
Hoyt. Ooh.
Yeah, under Lance Hoyt.
No,
During the like ECW phase.
The first
2009,
ECW.
2010. Like when they brought it back and it was just shit.
Looking at him now,
yeah.
Not gonna lie, I kind of think I remember him from
That's
TNA.
him. Big
well,
dude.
Not watching back then, but like just in watching matches from ages ago. He was in TNA too. Yeah, I don't remember in WWE or ECW.
I remember the name Lance Hoyt. I just didn't know where I remember it from. But yeah, he defeated Will Ospreay. It's a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
I'll just put it out there. I do all my predictions. I've already got them mapped out. For all, what is it there? There's 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of events. My goal is to get 65% of them right. So far, I'm at 0. I predicted every single match wrong. So yeah, I obviously had Ospreay. I think I actually had him going almost undefeated, or at least I wanted him to. I had Evil to defeat Farley. Farley picked up the win. I don't actually remember picking Zack Sabre Jr. I don't know why I'd pick him. I absolutely hate that knob. But yeah, I picked him for some reason, maybe just to give him a win. But Sonata beat him. I was actually happy to see that. And when I'm watching it, I'm thinking, fuck yes, I finally got one right. Yeah, no, I actually got that wrong. Kenta defeated Ibushi, which really surprised me there. Hito Itami, if you remember him from 205 Live.
Yeah, I do.
That's Kenta. And the main event, Okada defeated Tanahashi. No real surprise there. I sort of just went Tanahashi for a bit of an upset. I do like my upsets. So yeah, off to a great start. 0 from 5, but don't worry. I will get the next. Who am I kidding? I'll probably go 0 for 5 these next couple of days anyway. So yeah, it was a good start. It'll be back in Japan Saturday. So it'll be on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this week. So, like I said, my weekend is already completely booked out. And it's just wrestling, and probably some more wrestling. And just stuff that's happening, not even going back to watch old stuff, which I like to do. So this week, or this weekend, we have got the start of Block B. We have got Shingo Takagi.
Is that the one that Moxley's in?
Yeah, this is Moxley's block.
Yeah.
I've got Takagi defeating Juice Robinson. So if you're betting, Juice Robinson will win. Just go against everything I say and you'll be right. Got Mox Dogs, John Moxley defeating Taichi. I've got Naito defeating Yano. Jeff Cobb. Do you know Jeff Cobb?
No.
No, he's pretty good. He's from Ring of Honor.
No, I don't.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Big bopper. I've got him to defeat Ishii. because they do a lot of tag matches in New Japan, especially during the G1. So basically, like last week, Block A had their singles matches. So most of the people in Block B were in tag team matches.
Yeah.
And they sort of teed up Jeff Cobb and Ishii in that match. And I'm thinking, I can't wait for this match, not realizing that it's actually on this weekend. So yeah, I've got Cobb there. And then I've got Jay White defeating Goto. And then on Sunday, it's Block A again. I'll just quickly go through. I'm just doing the G1 matches, not all the tag matches that are involved. I've got Farley defeating Lance Archer. I've got Will Ospreay defeating Sonata. I've got Okada defeating Zack Sabre Jr. I know 100% I've got that one locked in. There is no way Zack Sabre Jr. is defeating Okada. Okay, you watch. I'll just put the jinx on him. I've got Kenta defeating Tanahashi. And then I've got Kota Ibushi defeating Evil. And then on Monday, we got Block B again. I've got Takagi defeating Yano. Juice Robinson defeating Goto. I've got Jeff Cobb defeating John Moxley. Ooh, here comes the hate mail. I've got Jay White defeating Ishii. And I've got Naito defeating Taichi. So they're my G1 predictions. I put all these predictions out last week, and I'm not changing them based on results and shit. So I'm just sticking to what I've got as well, and I don't plan on changing any anyway. So I'm still going for Ibushi Jay White final. But after seeing the first round of Block A, this is the thing I love about New Japan, Jaden. It's not predictable at all.
You have no idea what's going to happen.
Like, no idea.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did my 5 predictions last week, and I sort of picked on who I like and who I want to win, I even picked Zack Sabre Jr. So
I thought he would have won.
Picking anything. And I went 0 for 5. So
fuck,
anything can happen, which is what I love. And even just looking at the people in Block A and Block B, I straight away just went Ibushi Jay White. But it's hard
for the final.
For the final, yeah.
You reckon? You don't reckon Moxley will be in there?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see him in there, but I think just with his contract in AEW, it's not going to be he's not going to go to the final. It's like, oh, he might go to Wrestle Kingdom. You know,
maybe Ospreay and Juice Robinson.
Yeah. See, what are your thoughts on Ospreay?
I like him.
I love him. I'm going to go out and say that he's the best wrestler on the planet at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I really do like him.
And I'm only saying that because Kenny Omega's only wrestled 3 times this year. And one of them has been a tag match.
He's a pommy too, isn't he?
So, he is a pommy.
Yeah. Fucking
down
dogs.
to earth.
Beating us in the cricket right now.
So yeah, that's for Ospreay. Ospreay's loving it. Better than Ricochet, Ospreay.
Yeah.
I've always said Ospreay's like Ricochet, except a foot taller and on steroids. Yeah. So he can do so much more. He's just a freak.
I really do rate him.
Yeah, a lot of people, when I put it out last week, had him to win. And it's hard to disagree with him, but I just think because he's junior heavyweight champion at the moment, you never know. He could win the G1. I wouldn't be disappointed if he did. But I think 100% next year, he will go undefeated and win it. He'll win the whole thing.
Wow.
So, yeah. And, it's back on again next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Ooh.
Next Saturday, Okada Ospreay.
No Kenny Omega in this one.
No, well, he's not in New Japan anymore.
Yeah, true.
He's
been in a few though, wasn't he?
He's been in a few, yeah. Pretty sure he's won a couple as well.
Yeah. Who won last one?
Tanahashi.
Oh, yeah.
And then he beat Kenny. Let's not talk about Wrestle Kingdom 13. It still makes me cry. So yeah, that's the G1. Like I said, big big talking point for the next 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So good, New Japan. New Japan, another thing everyone should start watching. So yeah, that's the J1. Okay. Well, mate, Raw and SmackDown. How could you forget about Raw and SmackDown? I know it's easy.
Pretty easily. Yeah.
Anything from Raw that caught your eye?
Gary the Exterminator, whatever he was, janitor.
Big Gaz, yeah.
Big Gazza. Yeah.
Fuck, that was all right. He had a good showing.
Yeah, you didn't even watch it.
Why don't you tell the people who Gary the Janitor Exterminator Garbage Man Cleaner is?
Turns out he is Cedric Alexander. Wow, what a surprise. When I saw it, I really thought it was going to be something better than that.
Actually, yeah, it was a surprise. Why, I don't know.
Yeah, so random. Random.
Lashley destroyed Mysterio.
Yeah.
Mysterio's comeback.
I reckon big things ahead for Lashley.
Lashley, yeah.
Yeah, you reckon?
Think so.
I can already see.
Yep, I think so. I mean, Mysterio's no slouch.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, especially like when you're coming back, and he's cutting a promo or whatever, saying like he should have been out longer, but he's coming back like quicker than expected, and Lashley just annihilates him. Ben Stokes is on my TV. I'm going to break the TV in a minute. Drake Maverick is still 24/7, 48/11 European Television World Champion.
Who?
Drake Maverick.
Don't you mean Hornswoggle?
Cornswoggle.
You know what? That 24/7, whatever you want to call it, championship.
It's the most exciting thing on Raw.
It is, and I'm not going to lie, I get pretty upset when R-Truth isn't the champion. I just want him to keep being champion.
Funny. I've given R-Truth so much shit. I think
you have,
and elsewhere, but I do love R-Truth. Like it's just so easy just to pick out him and just go, "Fuck, you're a knob." But it's just
he has been the best thing going for a couple of weeks now.
I think so. He actually didn't piggyback Carmella on Raw. He actually piggybacked the referee.
A ref, yeah.
Mate, I just gotta say, I'm so glad that I got you on here, especially like for this episode, for what happened on Raw. Your man EC3 has to be the most enthusiastic motherfucker in WWE at the moment.
He's trying his best. He's to get somewhere.
I call bullshit on Raw this week when they're chasing. I think it was when they're chasing Hornswoggle out the back. He's got his red cup and he's not even running. It's basically like he's just doing knee-ups and he's just got this stupid look on his face. It was just hilarious.
You can't get rid of that cup. It's his signature cup now.
Oh, yeah, He's going to join the Street Profits.
Oh, don't get me started on ACC.
What are they doing on Raw?
Oh, I love it. Whatever it is.
Why? What is the fascination about getting the NXT Tag Team Champions on Raw?
I know why. Because NXT actually has a good tag team division. Well, they did anyway. And Raw has absolutely nothing.
I said it ages ago. They need to just merge the tag team titles and just have Raw's got the good tag team division. They just don't know how to use it.
Who are the Raw tag team champions?
Revival.
Oh.
Yeah. I know.
They had no idea. They obviously had no idea whatsoever.
I can honestly say, but I only just watched bits and pieces of Raw. I mainly fast-forwarded the whole thing because Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins came out first. And
that started off bad for you?
Oh, it's very bad. It's oh, man. Please, no. Don't get me started. It's like you and Extreme Rules and shit like that. It's just
fucked.
Why you would. I don't know if it's true, but I've seen a shirt for Seth Rollins called "The Man's Man."
Oh,
that just makes him seem like a bitch.
If he wears that,
oh, I know, mate. Fucking whatever Baron Corbin said last week or the week before when he told Rollins to go and make the man a sandwich. That was good. Baron Corbin is the man.
He's going good, eh?
He's good. I love it. Yeah, the mix. This is what like Raw's good because they're not starting with half an hour promos that put you to sleep. They're actually starting with matches,
and that is Paul Heyman.
So Paul Heyman, Paul Heyman is
the
going to change a lot, and so will I trust Eric Bischoff will change SmackDown completely.
Yeah.
If you want SmackDown to feel real, which we will talk about, you want Eric Bischoff in that position because of what he did in WCW. When he convinced the wrestling world that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash invaded WCW to destroy it from WWF. So yeah, what else happened on Raw? Nothing really.
Yeah, nothing.
Apart from so they started off with Seth Rollins and Lynch against Andrade and Selena Vega in a mixed tag team elimination match.
Oh, how that work?
But it was only the men wrestling the men and the women wrestling the women. So how does that work exactly?
Yeah, I got no idea.
And Elias walked out on the Revival, which I liked, in another 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't get it. Anyway. Yeah. Anything else to note from Raw?
No, you've covered it.
SmackDown.
That was good SmackDown.
I've been saying this for a long time. SmackDown is better than Raw.
100%.
SmackDown is the A show.
I love SmackDown.
We started off with a earlier in the day event between Ziggler and Owens, where they got in punch on, and Owens got told to leave. And then, what happened after that? Was that straight away? I can't even remember. When Owens just came through the crowd wearing his crew t-shirt.
I don't remember.
I don't know. Anyway, he cut the pipe bomb of all pipe bombs.
It was a great fucking promo. Fucking hell.
Spoke the truth as well. Oh, I don't even know how to put it into words other than it gave me a hard on. It gave me a wrestling hard on. It was that good. Basically saying Shane McMahon's hogging up all the TV time, taking time away from. Well, I'm pretty sure he said Ali,
good names in there.
Buddy Murphy, Kairi Sane, Oscar. I'm pretty sure there was a couple more thrown in there. Shane McMahon came out and said, "Cut the mic," and he just got another mic and kept talking. And then
he got the commentators.
Yeah, but he got another mic up before that, and then he got the commentators.
He had Apollo Crews in there too, I think he said.
Apollo Crews, yeah, that's the other one. That was good. It does spark the debate now. Pipe bomb, CM Punk versus Kevin Owens as well. So
that was good.
But it was good. I just on that want to say it's about the whole. I mean, Owens is not the first person that has come out and said back in, when was it, October or November, the McMahons came out here and said, there's no authority anymore. The crowd is the authority. They will listen to him, blah, blah, blah. And then he comes out basically bashing Shane McMahon for taking all the TV time, which is fair. But everyone has been complaining about Shane McMahon. And I've said it, that he's probably the most pushed. I don't know if I would call it superstar, but he is the most pushed personality in WWE at the moment because he's everywhere. Which is why I think he should just bring back the corporation. How's this for a commentating duo? Slater and Clark, kill me now. Anyway, sorry. So yeah. Fucking Slater and Clark, I lost my train of thought. So it's basically the people that are complaining about it, and then Owen says it, which means, this is what I pick from it, that Vince and WWE Creative are actually listening to the audience because they're bringing it to storyline.
Exactly.
So they're sort of
that's what everyone wants to hear. That's what everyone wanted to hear.
You're not listening to the crowd. You're not doing anything. but they are, because they are turning it into what you watch.
And I think that was Bischoff once again.
100%. 100%. I got a message from my mate Damo. Again, Damo's a big feature because he loves messaging me. And he said that Kevin Owens promo. He goes, was it shoot or whatever? And I've gone, Eric Bischoff. Now, I know Eric Bischoff's not in complete control yet, because I'm pretty sure he's waiting for Extreme Rules to happen, and then he's going to come in.
Which, believe me,
storylines.
he will get over, because
he's already got
input.
Trash. He's already got input. And I guarantee that was Eric Bischoff, because, like I said, if you want to bring reality into wrestling,
that's real.
Eric Bischoff is the man. So, and if it wasn't meant to happen, I'm pretty sure they would have cut his mic straight away, like they did with Punk. And if he wasn't meant to say it or come in, security would have got him at the door. And he wouldn't have come at the end of the show and given Shane McMahon a stunner. So, but yeah, that was just fucking great way to kick off SmackDown if it did happen at the beginning. I still
bit of sense of reality, which is what we need.
It is. And this is the other thing. This is what I took from it, oddly enough. Where the fuck is Sami Zayn?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he like the voice of the critics or whatever?
Yeah, he'd be so good for this. Him and they need to team together. Again.
Yeah, for sure. They'd be the perfect combination for this.
Nah, Sami Zayn was around a week ago. I think he was on Raw.
Oh, was he?
I think so. Yeah, from memory, or 2 weeks. I think pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure.
What else happened? The Iconics. The Iconics are still. The Iconics are getting fucked.
Are they?
Well, yeah, because they don't defend their titles.
Yeah,
the women's division is just already gone. That's out.
Yeah.
Who was it? Paige and her.
Paige and her, Oriental Express.
that was actually a bit clean.
Origami fucking gook.
There we go. That's what he's on here. So that match is going to happen. What a fucking shit on Oscar. For starters. Putting her straight into a tag team after basically losing the title. Kairi Sane should have stayed in NXT. The New Day. I don't know how New Day are entitled to a tag team.
Yeah, I don't
championship match.
There was a triple threat match though.
There was a triple threat. Daniel Otis and
yep.
Woodsy.
Yep.
What else? Reigns and Ziggler.
Yeah.
Ziggler's I think Ziggler's trying to join the corporation, as I call it.
Ziggler watched a few moves in that match.
Ziggler's the man. Ziggler's another one.
I love him. I love him. I think he needs to be a world champion.
Underrated, underutilized.
And I was I hate seeing when good people like real good superstars tag team together, but him and Kevin Owens need to work together. Fuck, that'd be good to see.
Yeah, but I think they're trying to get Owens away from being a heel.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be the face now. I think he's going to be the one that takes charge against Shane McMahon, even though they had a rivalry last year or the year before.
Yeah. The good thing about Owens, though, is he can switch back so quickly.
Oh, 100%.
If you need to be a heel.
It just works.
Yeah.
He can do both.
Fuck, I love Kevin Owens.
He's great. Nakamura beat.
Oh yeah. So what are they're having a match now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going at Extreme Rules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we finally found out who knocked on Aleister Black's door as well.
Oh yeah,
my man, Big Tony.
Yeah, he's pushed Cesaro 2019.
Yeah, we'll get into this at Extreme Rules for sure, but yeah, that was a bit of a shock.
I thought I had no idea who it was.
I'm lost for words. The last time Cesaro had a singles match on pay-per-view was Clash of the Champions.
Oh, that must have been a couple of years ago.
I think 2016.
Oof.
And that was match 7 of the best of 7 series between him and Sheamus before they teamed up and became the Bar.
Those were the days
Yeah.
when they teamed up.
So yeah. But yeah, SmackDown's definitely the show to watch.
Yeah.
But with Paul Heyman in charge of Raw, it's almost going to be like the Monday Night Wars between Raw and SmackDown, for sure. I think they're going to be battling for which is the better brand.
And I can't wait.
But okay, here's what I don't like about Paul Heyman being in charge of Raw. I think I spoke about this last week, about a certain fuckwit wanting to make a return with a stupid video at her house.
Ah,
Paul Heyman is a big Ronda Rousey fan.
he wanted to work with her, didn't he?
Yeah, and she wants to come back because he's in charge and she wants to work with him. So I can already see it. WrestleMania 36, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, main event, WrestleMania. Ronda Rousey's going to win. And as long as Paul Heyman's in charge, she's going to go undefeated.
Wow.
And ruin the women's division. There you go. It's
Bold prediction.
I've got the 12th of July at 1:09 a.m. WrestleMania 36, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, main event. I've already called it. And I fucking hope it's like the G1 and I am wrong. Please. Paul Heyman, please. Get it together and just focus on Brock Lesnar. Bring back the Brock party.
Oh, I need to say it. I missed him.
Oh. Well, Paul Heyman did come out and say that Brock Lesnar was going to cash in at Extreme Rules.
How funny was it when Paul Heyman just walked? Who did he walk past? Someone was on the ground. Was it Rollins? And he just walked over, checked over his back, and just kept walking.
Because Corbin attacked him.
Yeah.
That
was funny. Yeah, he's got a bit of swagger.
It just reminds me when Paul Heyman walked out at WrestleMania. Just interrupted Hogan. And did the same thing. And he's like, if we're not going on last, we're going on now.
Oh, Heyman, what a guy.
What a guy indeed. I am a Paul Heyman guy. And I've got the shirt. Just wanted to get that out.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Sweet,
Oh, no. Oh,
lucky.
Technical difficulties, people.
I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
Paul Heyman guy. It's all right. He's safe now. He's safe. We're Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff men here.
Oh, yeah.
All guys. So okay, we'll get into Extreme Rules next. But before we do, is there anything you wanna get off your chest there, mate?
Just before I get off my chest, do you want to talk about Johnny Impact?
Oh, he reminded me. Thank you very much. Yes, Johnny Impact contract is up at Impact. So now it's the whole
where's he gonna go?
WWE or AEW. This is the thing that frustrates me about wrestling fans. The second someone's contract is up or is going up, straight away, he's going to AEW. He's going to AEW.
It's confirmed. AEW confirmed.
Yeah, he's going to AEW. I mean, bloody Vince McMahon's contract is up in 2021. He's going to go to AEW. AEW is not WCW, okay? Where WCW just took all the talent from WWF, brought them to WCW, and just made them world champions without doing anything. AEW is about bringing up independent wrestlers that no one have seen before, and making them stars. Did you know MJF before he was in AEW?
No.
Did you know Hangman Page? Unless you watch Being the Elite.
I did not.
Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, Jimmy Havoc. Just to name a few. Best Friends, Laredo Kid, Scorpio Sky, if you weren't familiar with SCU, but obviously Kaz and Christopher Daniels. So I just want to say that not everything is he's going to AEW.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wanted him, they could easily get him and he will become Johnny Elite. But I think he should stay in Impact. because that suits him, unless he goes to NXT.
Ooh.
That I think NXT would be good for him because you obviously know if he goes to WWE, he's just going to be
screwed.
he's going to be a Nakamura. He's going to have a good 6 months and then nothing. Whereas he goes to NXT, especially with Triple H there.
Is he the possibility he does go back to WWE? Does he go back to John Morrison?
Could do. I think so because I think more the fans will still know him as that, even though he was Johnny Nitro before.
Yeah.
John Morrison, but yeah, I think he could go back as John Morrison. But yeah, I think NXT would be a good fit for him, especially with the likes of Gargano, Cole, Dream, Riddle, Strong.
He would fit in there.
He'd fit in well, and sort of, I think he's close to 40 now, or he might be past 40. So he could do great things for like building up talent because that's what you want to do, especially when you sort of, I mean, he's been everywhere, really.
Yeah,
Old Morrison, Nitro, Impact, Mundo, whatever company he works for, last name. So, and the same with LAX. Actually, their contracts are also up. And I've seen reports because I love reading and believing rumors online, so I'm 100% hooked on this. But I've seen like WWE and AEW have interest in them. So if they want to stay a tag team, it's AEW for sure because of that tag team division. But if it is WWE, I see them as main roster guys straight away. I don't think I don't know. I mean, like you said, the NXT tag team division is strong and is good.
Yeah.
And I think it'd sort of just be like how I sort of described Ricochet when he first went to Raw. He'd just get lost in the shuffle. I think the same would happen with LAX in NXT, but you never know. I still haven't seen anything on Santana's injury as well. So, but LAX is a Impact brand. Impact is LAX. LAX needs to stay there with Conan, K-Dog, unless they go down to Mexico and wrestle for him because I think he runs a few promotions down in Mexico, does Conan, so you never know. But if they want to make money, then they know where to go. But yeah, I'd like to see them stay in Impact as well. So yeah, that's my free agency news. Oh, then again, I've heard they might go to the Clippers.
Everyone just wants to go to the Clippers, eh?
Everyone wants to go to Clippers now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Jados.
Oh, all right. Just before we start talking about Extreme Rules, can somebody please, for years I want to know this question: what is the difference between no disqualification match, an Extreme Rules match, a hardcore match, a street fight, and a no holds barred match? If you can tell me the difference between all of them, I'll happily accept that there is two different names on this pay-per-view for two different matches. So there's a Extreme Rules match and there's a no holds barred match. What is the difference? The pay-per-view is called Extreme Rules. Why don't you just make two Extreme Rules matches? Honestly. I've got no idea. Can someone please tell me?
Well, when you said street fight, I know the difference with that is, and the pinfall has to happen in the ring. But everything else, I don't know.
That was, no disqualification. Hardcore came down mine too.
Yeah,
it's all the same thing.
It is. That's
different
quite
names.
The point you make. Well, I mean, there's also there's Monsters Ball in Impact or TNA. So
yeah, beats me, but on the same pay-per-view. Extreme Rules match.
Here's the thing. Okay, you talk about Extreme Rules, right? Isn't the purpose of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view that every single match has a quote-unquote hardcore
extreme
special match type stipulation?
Mm-hmm.
There is three. There is the I can't even say this with a straight face. the last chance winners take all mixed tag team extreme rules match. There is the no holds barred tag team match. And then there's the last man standing. The rest is just singles and a handicap match and a triple threat match, but they're not extreme. So where's the whole, one match is a steel cage, one match is a ladder. Bring back the stretcher match.
Oh, there's nothing extreme about this pay-per-view, let me tell you.
No. So we'll get into the pay-per-view, shall we?
Oh, might as well.
Like someone's keen. We'll go looking here at old wiki. We'll go top to bottom to top. We've got the Revival defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against the Usos.
And apparently, the Revival are the champions.
They are indeed. They won it. I don't know when, but
they beat Ryder.
That's how they partied with the corporation. That's how they joined the corporation. So yeah, all I can say is this better not be a pre-show match.
Nah, surely the Cruiserweight will be but who knows? Who knows?
If I see Aiden English on pay-per-view one more time, I'm going. You know what? I'm going the Revival in this match.
Yeah, same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going Revival. Yeah, I am.
I thought you would have gone the Usos.
Nah, I think they'll have a few more matches.
Yeah, I think so. I think these best two tag teams in WWE, hands down.
Yep.
But they need a best of 7 series.
Yeah.
I think they need that. I think they should just do it. Best of 7. Okay. Here we go. The last man standing. Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley. I'm not a fan of watching either of these two, but I did take notice last week on Raw in their Falls Count Anywhere match. I don't think I should have said that. Might just set off Jaden again.
Oh, what's it? And that's another one. Okay, I get it. You fall count anywhere, but still, it's the same rules. Fucking hell.
Oh. I love it. I'm going Bobby Lashley in this.
So am I.
So I think we spoke about this before we went on, didn't we? I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was before.
Bobby Lashley, I think, especially after what he did to Mysterio, I think he's in line for a big push. I think big things are coming.
He's got a new anger towards him.
Yeah, I think I couldn't see it working at first without Leo Rush being there with him. He needed Leo Rush to get over as a heel, but now, because Leo Rush had a cry and shit because he couldn't pay for hotel rooms or whatever, I think Bobby Lashley just coming out and just destroying people, enjoying his arm wrestles and tug of war matches. I mean, fuck that. But yeah, I think this anger works for him, and I just don't know how he's going to keep Strowman down unless he runs over him with a car or something. I don't know, something thrilling. But yeah, I'm going Lashley. But I do hope this is actually a good match because I do want to see a good last man standing. My mate, Ricochet, Dick, finger up the bum, United States champion. He's taking on the new heel, AJ Styles.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it so much.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, I want to say Styles, but I can't see it happening straight away.
Not yet. Yeah, Ricochet for this one.
There you go. See, Chris, I do like Ricochet. I'm picking him to win.
I reckon maybe the
club
will interfere in disqualification.
Yeah, probably. I'd like to see Bella join them as well.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't see Bella Nakamura for the IC title. I thought for sure.
No, I thought it was happening. Oh, no, I think I heard it was happening. I don't know. What's going on here?
Will. I mean, Finn Bella has not done justice to the Intercontinental Championship. Let's just be real.
I thought he was going to, eh?
Let's be honest. He has not done any... I'm not saying it's his fault because he doesn't book the matches, but just give the title back to the Miz already.
Oh, it's his
Come on.
title. Or even
It is
give it
his title.
to Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, yes. But then, I mean, they gave it to him last year, and all he did was him and Rollins exchanged it like
Yeah.
fucking, I don't know, Valentine's Day cards or something
Then
like that.
didn't he vacate it and walk out?
No, that was the US title.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was 18 months ago, I think.
Yeah.
US title. We're both on Dick O'Shea Ricky Dick. Oh, here we go. Alistair Black and my man, big Dick Tony Cesaro. I'll let you give your prediction.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Alistair Black, just because he's first real. I don't know, comeback, and I know Cesaro's your guy. But I just think hopefully there's a bit of a rivalry between these two.
That is why
on TV.
That is why I don't like Cesaro in this match, because it's Alistair Black's
return.
Well, when did he got drafted in? When? April? To SmackDown?
It's now
July.
He hasn't a fight on SmackDown, has he?
Fucking hell! Like, it just doesn't do him justice. That's why the motto of CMBP is NXT to Raw and SmackDown is a demotion.
That's right.
I'm still going, my man Cesaro. Push Cesaro. But yeah, I can say Alistair Black winning, but I do hope this is a rivalry in the making, with Cesaro getting the upper hand, winning, and then becoming like all the world champions at once, including the AEW, Ring of Honor, and Impact and New Japan champions.
And then maybe you'll get Johnny Gargano in a 10-on-1 handicap match.
Oh, mate, if that dream comes true. Yeah, I'm still pushing for it. Well, let's see. This match, the triple threat tag team for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So we've got the Vegans, the Planet's champions, against the New Day.
Express.
The Vegan Experience. The Vegan Raiders. So we got the Vegan Express Raiders Experience Express Champion Planet, something or other, against the New Day. Surely they're the old day by now. Come on.
It's going to be like that.
They've been pushing this shtick for 5 years now against Heavy Machinery.
Yeah, I'm going Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery? Yeah. I know. It's looking that way.
I'm not going to lie, but I just don't see that Daniel Bryan without a title.
Yeah, I mean, he makes it work.
He does.
He
can make anything work.
I hate Daniel Bryan so much, unless I'm watching him on Total Divas or Total Bellas, because he's not in character. He's just himself.
He's a champion.
It's like, no, you're an all right bloke.
He's a fucking champion.
Right. But when you're on TV, I fucking hate you, you little gnome. But since he turned heel and became champion and started bagging the shit out of everyone, which I personally love, I've loved it. Not saying I like him, because I still hate him. But yeah, I'm going the Vegans. I know I'm wrong on that, but I'm sticking with them. And then I see them going up against the Viking War Raider Experience Express moments at SummerSlam, and then the Vikings will do the job there. Okay, pre-show match. Surely Drew Gulak against Tony Nese. I feel like they're just pushing this match.
How many times has this fucking match happened?
It feels like it's constantly going on.
There's been three times. This will be the third time in recent.
Yeah.
Now I've got Gulak. Yeah.
Gulak. Yeah. Fuck Tony Nese.
Yeah.
Anyone that beats Buddy Murphy can get fucked in the cruiserweight division, because we know when he's on SmackDown he's going to get beat every week because they don't see his full potential. Okay. Talk about head scratches. A handicap, not a triple threat, a handicap match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Bayley. I know Jaden's got some very extreme, no pun intended, thoughts on this, so I'm just going to get it out of the way. I'm going Alexa Bliss. I don't give a fuck. Give her the title back. She deserves the title. As Jaden said with Daniel Bryan, can't see Daniel Bryan without a title. I cannot see Alexa Bliss without a title. I feel like I'm talking like Stephen A. Smith right now. I'm sorry. I just can't help it. I can't help it. But yeah, Alexa Bliss for me. Jaden, the floor is yours.
As much as I can say, Bailey can get fucked. Like, okay, you've had your championship, you've been whatever. It just doesn't suit ya. It doesn't, as you said, Alexa Bliss, even Nikki Cross, give her a bit of a go. Because surely there's going to be an Alexa Bliss, Nikki Cross rivalry. I can sense it brewing. So I reckon what's going to happen here is Nikki Cross is going to interfere. No, not interfere, but he'll stuff it up. Bailey will fucking win. And then it'll be Alexa and Nikki Cross have a rivalry without the championship. Then Bailey will have a fucking... As much as I'd love to see Bliss versus Bailey or Bliss versus Cross, I don't think so. I think Bailey's winning and then moving on, and them two having a rivalry.
So you don't want to mention what you messaged me the other day to do with this
Oh,
match?
yes.
Is that another?
Lucky you reminded me.
And
This is another
that is
prediction.
big coming from me, remembering something like this.
Another prediction is Bailey's old mate Sasha Banks making a bit of a return to come and maybe cost her the title, or who knows what could happen. Just her making a return in general would be pretty big. So yeah, keep stay posted because I think it's on the cards. It'll be interesting. As much as I don't really like Sasha, I really don't. I hate Bailey more, but
you're not alone there.
Yeah, I know you don't like her, but I just think she needs to be back. A bit of the attitude she's got. I know she's a fucking bit of a sook, but they need it. Bailey needs it. Needs to get bashed up a bit.
Oh, fucking talk about bad on the mic. How bad is Bailey?
Oh, fuck. How bad is Bailey in general? Her and Nia Jax could team up.
Oh.
Where the fuck? How good is that been?
Where's your mate?
How good has that been? Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on, we all know you miss Nia Jax.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, and don't you and Chris think you've gotten out of the Nia Jax championship? That is still happening.
Fuck.
That is still happening.
Anything to do with her name. I just don't want anything to do with.
Oh, mate, that's why you're the front runner.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, you don't get paid to think, mate. All right, so yeah, that's got your thoughts out on that match.
Yeah, fuck Bailey.
Fuck Bailey. Hashtag fuck Bailey.
Yep.
Alrighty, the next match, WWE Championship. Hashtag Kofi's run is done. Kofi Kingston against some. This is okay. This is I'm just using this a lot now. Head scratcher, because it is. Samoa Joe loses the United States Championship like 4 weeks ago. Whenever stomping balls.
Something like that.
Yeah, stomping balls. Whenever that was on, loses the United States Championship and now is in line for the WWE Championship. Makes no sense to me. But he is the man for the job. Hashtag Kofi's run is done. We all know where I'm going.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, you're sticking with Kofi.
Man, I'm going Kofi again.
You're a part of Kofi Mania.
I am. I'm still on the hype of it. Nah, I just think he's gonna win one more time, and then I don't know. Someone else has to emerge. I'm feeling Roman or Drew. Someone else has to get up there.
Yeah. So who? Okay, so you say Kofi because I've gone against Kofi every single title defense.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Who beats Kofi for the championship in your eyes? Who is the man? Because he's beaten KO, Ziggler,
Sami Zayn. I reckon it's either McIntyre or Shane McMahon or Dolph.
Yeah, see, I can
Dolph
tell you
needs
one
to go
thing.
there.
I can tell you one thing: Eric Bischoff has already put a stop to Shane McMahon's push as WWE champion.
Good. So it should
So
be. He should just not be wrestling whatsoever.
I think, yeah, this is why I keep saying he should just start the corporation, but just
Yeah.
be manager.
Like a manager, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like interfere whenever, like do what you want, but stop.
Yeah, matches,
Stop
nah.
being undefeated on pay-per-view. Speaking of undefeated, Kofi's last loss was in the gauntlet match before WrestleMania.
Ooh,
That was the last time he got pinned.
fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? You got to admit, it's been a pretty good run. That their champion should be fucking like, yeah, he's a champion. He should be winning and stuff. Like, that's probably a bit too far. Hasn't lost in a while, but I reckon it's been one of the best championship reigns in a while.
Yeah, but he's gone from basically like a third wheel in the New Day,
True.
like a nobody, to just all of a sudden the world champion. Like I said it at Mania, I can't see him as world champion.
Still can't.
I still cannot get into it because he still comes out throwing pancakes. And when he flipped off Samoa Joe last week, how does he get away with doing that? What? Are you seriously going to take that seriously? It's just like when Bailey cashed in. Are you seriously going to be scared of her?
Oh,
like if she's chasing you,
don't mention her, and they'd be scared of her.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Like I still cannot buy into the hype. I'm just one of them.
Yeah.
But each to their own. Everyone can think what they want.
Yeah,
that's fine. If you don't agree with me, you can get fucked. Oh. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I'm going Joe. You're going Kingston, but I think that'll be a good match.
Should be.
I think that could be one of the best.
Poor
matches.
Joe. I just don't see him going anywhere. As much as I used to fucking love Joe, yeah. I used to love him.
They should have just left him United States champion and give him a long run.
Year reign.
Well, that's the thing. They got to, now that, Mox Dogs has left them and whatnot, they got to find a person to erase his longest reigning United States Championship reign in WWE.
True.
So who's the man for that?
The Miz.
The Miz, yeah.
No, I can't see him got the IFC title.
Yeah, that's true. Buddy Murphy.
Oh,
give it to
Cesaro.
Someone. Exactly. Big Tony. No, Big Tony's going to be the longest reigning WWE champion of all time. He's going to break Bruno's record. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're into the two extreme hardcore matches.
Good, because my AirPods are about to die.
Oh, fuck you.
Nah, we'll be right.
The No Holds Barred tag team match. The Undertaker and Roman Reigns are a team, yes, against Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. I actually don't have a pick for this match.
And I still couldn't give a fuck about it.
I see it going to a no finish.
Really?
But I can't because it's no holds barred.
Oh, fucking hell.
They fucking ruined it for me. I think Elias will get involved. I think Ziggler will get involved.
Yeah.
And someone else. Maybe this will tee up. Maybe KO will get involved as well.
I still think Reigns and Taker will win.
Yeah?
You don't have Taker on a pay-per-view. Oh. Well, this one's hard to pick.
Maybe Goldberg will come out again.
Fuck, I hope not.
Oh, me too. Fuck.
I can't pick this one.
Yeah, neither can I. Because you want to keep... You got to build McIntyre. McIntyre should be the most pushed man in wrestling.
It's a laughing stock at the moment. McIntyre.
I mean, just think about it. Since his comeback, he was with Ziggler, which was all right, but then it got old really quick because you knew McIntyre was the guy, and now he's with McMahon. I mean, he did that little thing with Corbin and Lashley for a bit. Why do they just keep sticking him with people? Just put him on his own.
Yep. I agree.
Okay, do you think McIntyre Undertaker is going to happen?
Yes. That'll be Undertaker's last match.
SummerSlam or Mania?
Mania.
Mania?
Yep. And that'll be Taker's last match. McIntyre will retire him.
It's got to be, surely. Then again, everyone thought Reigns retired Undertaker, so... Yeah, I'm going to go. I think I'll go Taker Reigns in this one. but I think there'll be a lot
Of
of
interference.
outside interference.
You know, it's no holds barred. Anything can happen. Triple
That's
Triple
right,
H might come. It's his type of match.
Does anyone have a nose ring in this match? He could pull that out as well. So Taker reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now your match.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't wait for this match. my favorite couple in wrestling.
Oh.
The last chance winners take all mixed tag team extreme rules match for both the Universal and Raw Women's Championship, which are both held by Becky Lynch. We all know this. So Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Team Puke against Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans. I'm picking Baron Corbin and Lacey Evans.
Oh.
But
you're just thinking with your heart, mate.
Of course.
First of all, you love Corbin. You hate Rollins.
I hate Rollins. I hate Lynch with a passion.
Oh, that's an understatement.
Yeah. I saw this thing today, which made me laugh when it was, I think it was like a timeline, not really, but it was January, and it said, everybody wants to see Becky Lynch. Everyone wants her to get that push. And now it's like, stop shoving Becky Lynch down our throats.
Okay.
Fuck, it's ironic, isn't it?
Mm.
When she became the man, everyone just jumped on it. Like, I didn't jump on it. I said I did enjoy it. I thought it was great for like a week or two. And then I'm just like, no, you can fuck off.
Yeah, you did say straight away.
And now everyone's like, okay, this is getting old.
Yeah.
So, but I'm picking Corbin and Evans. But my prediction for this match, I said it a couple of weeks ago, Lynch will make Corbin tap out. That's my prediction for the match. That's the match ending.
Yeah. Probably what will happen is Seth is injured, doesn't get up, and it's 2-on-1. Lynch beats Corbin and Evans.
Oh, it would. You know what? That would not surprise me at all. So you covered in this match, Lynch to just rule house.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going Rollins and Lynch.
Rollins and Lynch.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going with that. Who dethrones Rollins?
Lesnar.
Oh, Lesnar. Does he cash in?
Ooh, nah.
He doesn't, does he?
Not this pay-per-view, nah.
It's not a big enough pay-per-view.
Do you reckon he comes and teases it though?
I think Heyman will tease it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a big enough pay-per-view for
SummerSlam maybe.
SummerSlam for sure.
Yeah.
It's got to happen at SummerSlam.
It'll probably be Rollins and Corbin again.
Nah, because it's last chance.
Oh yeah, true. But how many times I said that in it?
Yeah, that's true.
Who else can you see now in that title picture?
Well, you got to think, who does Heyman like?
Lashley?
What about Lashley?
Yeah, maybe Lashley.
Or maybe Strowman Lashley is sort of like a number one contender match.
I don't see Strowman as.
Yeah, see, I can't see.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't like Strowman, but I don't hate him with a passion like I do with other people. But I can't see Strowman as a
no.
I see him like Kofi. I can't see him as a world champion.
Yeah.
And especially if you got Strowman as champion, who's going to beat him?
Exactly. Look at the size of him. It's only Lesnar.
It's not going to be believable. Rollins beating Strowman. Or Kofi.
Maybe Lashley.
Yeah, see, maybe Lashley.
Who else could it be? That's the thing. They're all the big guns are on.
Because I think Styles is stuck with Ricochet for a while.
Maybe Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I can see Sami Zayn as a title, but I just don't see this is the time.
Yeah, So, I mean, because Raw's sort of up in the air at the moment for world. I mean, not that I still consider the Universal Championship a world title, but sort of up in the air a bit, I think.
Then again, it's just like they're just killing time until Lesnar wins it and then holds it for another fucking.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Unless, how's this? Lesnar fails to cash in.
Ooh.
He loses.
Then what happens to Lesnar?
He absolutely rips apart Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, just destroys everyone.
Just destroys everyone.
Yeah, that could happen. Now it's got me thinking, who can be the next after Corbin? If only McIntyre was still
Unless
on
it is
Raw.
McIntyre, because is McIntyre on Raw or SmackDown? I can't even keep
He's
up
SmackDown.
anymore.
He was SmackDown.
He is SmackDown?
Yeah, he's SmackDown.
But then again, I saw that they're doing a draft soon.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's true or not, but I've seen multiple like things on it that there will be a draft upcoming.
Wow.
So that could be, I don't know, sort of like the old draft when it was McMahon and Flair.
Yeah, how they picked each.
Yeah, but I don't think it'd be like Heyman and Bischoff coming out on TV and sort of saying it, because I don't think it's not a TV role what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's just completely backstage creative, but that could be something. Maybe, I don't know.
What about Bray Wyatt?
Exactly. Where is Bray Wyatt?
Maybe
Where's Play School?
Maybe he'll be there.
Maybe, see, I always thought it was one of his puppets that knocked on Aleister Black's door.
That would have been good.
Because his puppets were just like roaming around.
Yeah.
Actually, you know who should be world champion.
The Miz.
The man. Oh, apart from the Miz, the man that is carrying WWE right now. R-Truth.
Oh,
How good would that be?
not gonna lie, I would not like it. He needs to be 24/7 champion.
Yeah, he does.
He needs to be the. I'm getting upset. Give him back the championship. He's so funny.
I wonder if Hornswoggle's consummated his marriage yet.
Oh, that's so funny. That's a good story. That's one thing about Maverick, whatever fucking his name was at TNA.
Rockstar Spud.
Yeah, Rockstar. He's always had a good, like, got some good, like, everyone makes fun of him. He's just good at it. Like, he's a real good actor, whatever you call it.
You're just saying that because he's best mates with EC3.
EC3.
Derek Bateman.
Oh. EC3, give him a fucking championship shot.
Actually, he should go to SmackDown, because I'm pretty sure Bischoff was part of creative when EC3 was world champion. So
yeah, he was.
They got that connection. Oh, that'll fucking be the end of me. Oh God.
Poor No Way Jose.
No way, Jose.
Give him a title shot. Who else is around? I don't know. Yeah, maybe Wyatt or
Wyatt.
Robert Roode.
Is he still around?
Well, is Andrade on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he should be. He should be a champion of some sort.
Yeah. Maybe he might put the Miz in the title shot.
Maybe.
Just to kill time for a bit.
But I love the Miz. He needs to turn heel.
Yeah, we probably will if it's him and Rollins.
See, but I think the Miz is the same as KO.
Yeah, it's
that they love him, even though he's a heel. They will still cheer him.
Especially if it's against Rollins.
Okay, I got it. World champion Elias. Duh.
Oh, you know what? I've just given up on that as much as I
I
would love that more than anything.
Oh,
so to be champion. I just don't understand.
I still think he should have won the Intercontinental Championship in that triple threat match.
He's not even doing his shows anymore.
No, because he's hanging around with that fucking energy sponge.
Wombat.
Shane McMahon.
Oh.
All that anti-energy.
Even just seeing his, I miss out on his performances.
Oh, how about Cena comes back
and wins it one more time to beat the record?
Gets that 17th. Yeah, I mean, he did say at WrestleMania it was part of a heel turn. He's got to come back as the Dr. Bar.
I think he will. That's so good.
Okay, this is what's going to happen. They're not going to know who's going to become champion. So Triple H will just come out and be like, okay, I'm going to be the champion now. Yep, you and me, one-on-one.
No holds barred match.
No holds barred, title versus career. We all know where this is going to end.
Fuck. Chris will love hearing this one if he listens this far. He'd love to see Triple H champion again.
Actually, he would like this, because I have not said one bad thing about his favourite female wrestler. So I've been good today.
Yeah, haven't even mentioned her.
Oh, don't get me started. Oh, I can feel it coming. Nah.
Oh.
I told him I'd go easy this week.
Yes, and you have.
It's just been easy because she hasn't been on TV. So Yeah, but
That'll
the
be interesting to
Universal
see
Championship.
that'll be good to see what happens, eh?
Because I'd love to see Corbin with it, but as we've discussed, I don't think it will happen. I think it will still be. I think it will still be Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins, indeed. Yeah, that one's up in the air. That's a good one. That's a good
Point.
Yeah, point. I can't even topic discussion. I don't know, something or other. Fuck, how bad are the Aussies going in the cricket?
Not good.
Oh, terrible. I mean, it's almost like watching Monday Night Raw.
No, you're right.
So, do you think Bella and Nakamura happens at Extreme Rules?
Yeah, I do.
I think it has to happen.
I think it'll be an Extreme Rules match too.
No, they've already got the one Extreme Rules match there. They'll make this one a no disqualification.
Yeah, that's what it'll be, no disqualification. They can't have two of the same name.
I can't get that. They're like singles matches.
They
need to scrap the whole themed pay-per-views like Extreme Rules. Clearly, it's not working because they've got 3. Hell in a Cell, no. Same as TLC. These need to be special matches to end a rivalry, not just I will admit it did work in TNA when they had Lockdown. I thought that was good because I'm pretty sure every single match was inside the cage, inside the 6 sides of steel or whatever they called it. But it's just not working. Get rid of Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Go back to the originals.
Yeah, well, maybe just the old Clash of Champions, anything.
Yeah.
Get it back, Night of Champions.
Something like that. I don't know. So much we can talk about there, but I think we'll save that for another pod.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. That was pretty good, actually.
Good.
Solid talk.
It was a solid talk. I actually thought we were just talking on the phone there for a moment.
Yeah.
But, turns out we're just here and everyone's listening to our conversation.
Yes. The usual.
Yeah, usual. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed it.
We'll get you back on again for sure.
100%.
Where can we find us? Where can people find you especially? I know you like hanging around Castle Towers a lot.
Oh yeah, I got my hair cut recently at Cooper Brother. Nah, joking.
Just cuts.
Oh, I'd rather go fucking for free in my backyard and shave it all off than go there.
Lawnmower.
Well, anyway, you can find us at. Fuck, I can never know the Twitter.
I don't even know the Instagram anymore.
At Circles and Blunt Pencils podcast. That's what it is.
Yeah, everything's at Circles and Blunt Pencils.
Facebook Circles and Blunt Pencils podcast, I think.
Like, share, subscribe, hashtags. Hashtag Kofi's run is done. Let's do it. Maybe I'm pretty sure I'm the only one doing that. Hashtag push Azaro. Hashtag push Elias. For Jaden's sake, hashtag push EC3.
Hashtag bring back Enzo.
Oh no. And that's where we end the podcast.
Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing?